Hi, you've got Susie from Pink Diamond Guide. How are you today? Just stopping by to do an energy update for twin flames, and we've been through some really big energies, some really trying to settle in on what these energies look like moving forward, as we're in a soulmate cycle that's designed to have twins come together and be in union. We're looking into from this window into next year where unions are predicted to really come online. But the push and pull for twins to get into union can look, it can be as debilitating as separation. So wherever you find yourself in this journey right now, just I want like I'm literally in the space today where I just want to burst into tears. The energy is really hitting me, and we've been through like I've been saying, it's like the energy went all the way forward, it's all the way back. It's like a wave would come into shore and then crash and then come back out again. And I feel like we're backtracking over a bunch of energy that we've just been through. And like I say to you, like twins come together in waves, and it doesn't matter whether you're sitting in harmonious union, whether you're sitting in separation, whether you're in the push and pull of coming together in union, whether you're brand new to this journey. These energies will push against you in whatever way they manifest. So don't think that because harmonious union comes on board that we are immune from the energies that we're reading. We're just in a different phase of the journey, and we want to let you know that we experience them too in a different version. So wherever you're sitting, wherever part of the wave that you're on, and that I've put some more key concept ideals up in our playlist that's all about key ideas. So I won't dive into all of that in every reading, but twins come together in different waves for different purposes at different times. So wherever you find yourself in the journey, like these energies are gonna push against you. And right now I'm leaning into divine feminine energy, and I just want to burst into tears. It just feels like it's right up in my throat, and it's like I don't have a valid reason for it. We know that the Queen of Swords came around in the last reading, which would, have us feeling more icy. But I feel like the next energy that's going to come through is going to be one that's got a bit of emotion attached to it. So let's just dive in and see what we've got for twin flames at the moment. Oh, see, look, see. Oh, this push is to just want to heal and grow, right? Oh, and look, this idea of wanting to have our ships come in, and this in our soul space. I'm not kidding. I'm not surprised to see these energies showing up the way they are. What have we got in the challenge? Oh, the events from the past, yeah. See, divine feminine. I'm not making this stuff up. Is we're meant to be having some level of breakthrough and some level of conflicting ideas. All right, Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, High Priestess, Two of Cups, Sun card, Four of Wands. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So, Four of Wands, the push for unions are on, very, very definitely. And the push for, seriously, look at this sequence. Oh, happy couple, happy couple, happy couple. The Four of Wands is about celebrating these unions, and we've got our 1111 there, that carries the codes through. Like this, the 1111 carries that very special twin flame code with it, and our Four of Wands really does celebrate harmonious union. It's what it is. The Sun card is the ideal that abundance shines down on these two. It's the happiest card in tarot, right? And then our soulmate card, our Two of Cups. Seriously, look, happy couple, happy couple, happy couple. Why do I want to cry, divine? If the next level of energy, Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, and the High Priestess. This is why I want to cry, is because the push from the universe is to bring unions online. And that's how I introduced this reading, is that I'm feeling the push so intensely that we're in a phase where it just wants to break through. Look, the universe just wants nothing more than to see twin flames celebrating their unions in the sun. Now, I'm in Australia, which means that we're just moving into our warmer weather. So like I said to you, that by the time this summer ends, that these unions are predicted to be online by into January next year. By the time the Australian summer ends, what is the prediction? That twins will be in union. But what's happening right now is, like we're being led, we're feeling this push within, this desire, this passion going after what we want. Why are we still getting friction? Why are we still getting resistance? And like I said, I'm introducing these key concept ideas in the other videos. If you haven't checked them out yet, I've just literally posted one today that talks about why friction exists for twins and how friction or resistance keeps us out of our happy unions. And here the high priestess is saying, I'm giving you all the signs, divine feminine. I'm giving you all the clues. I'm giving you all the strategies. I'm giving you everything from my 5D world into your 3D world. I'm giving you everything that you need to know to get what you want. Can you start following the clues? Follow the bloody clues, divine feminine. This is I'm talking to myself as well in this. So please don't judge me. I'm not trying to be harsh. What I'm trying to get to is what resistance is divine feminine still holding to the process. If the high priestess is the gatekeeper from the 5D to the 3D, and the message from the 5D is harmonious union, right? Is they want us to sit in this space of harmonious union where we're able to not tip into these places of feeling hurt and feeling frustrated and feeling like we don't know what to do. These points of resistance. The high priestess is saying to us, go after what you want, divine feminine. Go after it, learn, grow, ascend, evolve. Go after what you want with a passionate heart, and I will continue to lead you. Do not let resistance, don't give up. Don't think that the resistance is in vain. Don't think your efforts are futile. Don't quit. Be the Queen of Wands. Go after what you want, and I will continue to show you the path of harmonious union and what it is you need to do. I'm going to say, by the time this summer wraps up, divine feminine, the Australian summer, which is at the end of February. So by the end of February, which is really, really consistent with how we've been reading, is that by the time the Australian summer wraps up in February, unions are wanting to be online. Now here, look, what is the push from the universe is we are going through a process of healing. I'm not calling it a major ascension process. This one feels like I just want to shed some tears. I just want to cry. I just want to release. I just want to amplify, but I don't feel it's like for any major level of realizations. It's just a real settling of the angst, a real settling of the friction, a real settling of the resistance. It's wanting to meditate. It's wanting to, and I have, for anyone who's on YouTube, I've, after having done we released the meditation to our guided group on Facebook, and I had such a warm response for it. I have released the meditation here on YouTube, so anyone can access it and sample that meditation. And the whole point of that meditation is to exercise your spiritual muscles. It's not twin flame centric, it's ascension centric. So like the push from the universe is really to sit in that spaces, to learn and grow and to exercise your spiritual muscles. This is deliberate and determined meditation time. And here, oh my gosh, it's making sense, isn't it? You've got the hermit space in the soul, which is going, I'm going to take time for me. I'll leave my light on. I'll continue to do what I need to do in the world, but I really need to spend some time in my soul space uninterrupted. Here, I really want my ships to come in. I want to decide what it is that I want in life. Holy, holy, holy moly. I literally spent this morning, the key concepts video and the meditation videos is literally this, going, what is it that you actually want to bring towards you? Because reality is right 100% of the time. And depending on what it is that you focus on, what it is that you decide that your reality looks like. And if you're going to sit in sadness, and if you're going to sit in despair, if you're always going to go, my twin flame connection is always out of my reach, it always will be. So this is starting to make a little bit more sense to me. Is the high priestess is leading us through processes to bring us into to manifest our twin flame connections, not just feel like we're sitting mercilessly, right? We're not sitting at the hand. The resistance is not outside of our control, right? It's not outside of our control. I get this. The Queen of Wands is going, the next level that you're seeking is you, the only resistance you have to it is you right now, and the high priestess is going to be leading the charge. So what is she telling us to do? She's telling us to spend some soul time, right? Getting really, really focused on what it is we want to manifest, but aligning with the frequency of it, right? Aligning with the frequency, not just going, oh, I really want my twin to come back. Because if we're focusing on our twin coming back, we believe they're in separation. So we highlight the idea that we're in separation. But this is the ideal of aligning with the vibration that you want to bring into your life, because everything is energy, everything is frequency. Please, if this doesn't make sense, watch that key concepts video that I just put up, because it's all just like raining down on my head. I know why I had to do that today now. Here, look, what have we got in the challenge position? Is letting go of the past, letting go of the things that have held us trapped, letting go of the processes that have caused resistance, the hurt, the suffering, the abandonment. And this is not just at the hands of our twin. This is life. This is anything that's gone on in your life that you still hold in your energy field as resistance. So this is the challenge. And this, oh man, this is a throwdown, isn't it? This is what spirit wants to occur. This is what's pushing. This is what's coming through. And what's stopping us? Getting hung up on the past. Now here, we're going to have a bit of a breakdown, the breakthrough moment. And I said it, like before I even drew a card, I just want to cry. I feel like the energy is so overwhelming to have this big purge energy and find anything in my energy field that I still have resistance to the next level of our connection, anything that we've still got to work on. I mean, and that's what I'm saying to you. It doesn't matter if you're in harmonious union. It doesn't matter if you're in complete separation, or if you are in the throes of reconnecting. Perhaps you've never even met your twin, but you're understanding that you're part of the journey. These processes play out and play out and play out across the waves of twins, right? And I want you to watch. Waves is not time-centric, it is task-centric. So it will play out differently for everybody, but there's some kind of breakdown to breakthrough moment that is designed to purge what we're struggling with about the past and bring us closer to alignment. Now, the likely outcome is we're going to be left feeling confused, right? Oh, I'm red hot. I'm feeling these energies red hot of going, what is it that you're actually out to manifest? What are you actually out to achieve under this particular scenario and this process of breaking down to break through? Now, in my particular scenario, I've definitely had some big family issues taking place, and trying to reconcile where I sit within that framework and where I sit with relation to, and like Ricky and I have had some scenarios play out. The last reading that we did was the devil and the divine again, and we've definitely gone through another round of the devil and divine and shaking that down and seeing where we both sit in how we heal on those particular journeys. And this is the difference. Because of where we sit now, it doesn't knock us out of harmony. It just forces us into another level of ascension, another level of understanding, and the high priestess leading us there the whole way. But where it's left me, divine feminine, is again, I'm questioning where I'm headed, where I'm going, what's this all about? Why am I going through another round of learning? If it's not necessarily, because I don't look at it and go, I feel like I'm ascending. I'm not sitting in those shoes at the moment. I'm sitting there going, I'm clarifying, I'm cleaning, I'm self-care, I'm being very, very practical. And this feeling of this, an idea like I have some level of pain, I'm actually going, why does that even? This is for mine. It's in particular regard to my family scenario. I'm going, why does that situation even bug me anymore? I dealt with those energies a long, long time ago. Why is this situation still getting up my nose? And then, what impact is that having on the harmony I feel in a day to day way? Not necessarily connected to twin flames, but this is just me versus me on that one. Going, why am I still feeling what am I feeling, and why is it causing me these tower moments to be rehashing the past? And it's imagined stress, right? I'm putting myself in situations that happened a long, long time ago and getting cranky about them. I'm going, why am I imagining that stress? Now, we do have that Jupiter Chiron retrograde still taking place, which is going to dive into anything that exists in the shadow space, and it's going to want to heal it. So my past came back around, and it's connected to my childhood and my family. And on top of that, we've had another round of dancing with the devil in our twin flame connection this week, has had me wanting to cry. Red hot divine feminine. It's hit me. It's a big one. All right, so let's have a look. Let's read these divine masculine energies over the top of what we've got going on and see what influences are playing out. Now, we do have those very practical energies of, Mercury's come out of its retrograde and it's sitting in Virgo, which will heighten practical communication. And essentially, I suppose that is what's playing out. The conversations have been very practical and rational, and then they're not heightened. Do you know what I mean? They're not explosive or anything like that. It's just conversations that you go, and I'm literally making decisions that are putting boundaries around scenarios that once upon a time I would have just surrendered to, and just gone, I will put myself in the company of people who quite obviously distress me, and I will put a smile on my face and I will deal with it. But now I'm like going, no, I don't want to. I don't want to be in scenarios that deliberately distress me. I want to remain high vibing as often as I can and stay in a frequency. I want to sit with people who vibe high. I don't want to sit in a space of gossipy negativity, and I don't want to sit in scenarios that knock me out of my chair. I don't want to lose momentum on where I'm headed. And if I'm being forced to sit in scenarios with people who are low vibing, over my peace of mind, I'm going to choose these scenarios that are healing. I will each and every time. I'm going to choose this scenario. I would rather be a hermit and have myself, my presence of mind and my peace, than to be put in situations where I have to feel fake. I'm going to call. I just don't want to feel fake. I want to live so genuine. I don't know if this is resonating for you, Divine Feminine, but that's where I've been resonating, and this realizations of how important it is to me when given the choice. I actually would, I took the hermit route, and it's, as much as I feel strong in it, it makes me want to cry as well. Like, it's a real purge energy. All right, what have we got? Bottom of the deck, Divine Masculine, Queen of Cups, Hierophant, the Six of Wands, the Lovers, Seven of Swords, and the Chariot. There's some big energies for you there, Divine Masculine. Let's have a look. I just want to draw 6 for the read. Oh, the Death card. And we've got the Hangman. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. I'm happy to see this. We've got the Seven of Wands there. We've got the Nine of Swords, and we've got the Page of Cups. Here comes our little fish in a cup again. God bless. Okay, bottom of the deck. What have we got? Chariot. We've got the Seven of Swords, and we've got the Lovers. So look, I'm not horribly surprised to see what's playing out there, because look, the Divine Feminine, the push is to bring you into a scenario where you're happy and harmonious in union, right? But the push from the universe is to make progress from the Divine Masculine to overcome what has been a really sore point for the Divine Feminine, and something that she's had to learn a lot out of. These levels of what you would feel as betrayal, or feeling like they've not been authentic with you. When you go, what has been the friction? What has been the resistance? It's been all this crap. right? And I know it was all meant to play out the way it was. You're meant to experience oneness and separateness, and all of these lessons needed to be gone through to truly understand the purpose of the twin flame journey. Like, none of that is wasted on me, right? And none of that is wasted on this read. It's time to move forward under the strength of this energy of the cosmos pushing everybody forward. These lessons are meant to be understood, that they occurred so that twin flames could move through their ascension journeys and know who they were, where they were going, and what they were tasked to do. Now, the whole task is to bring through the new archetype and to hold the vibration of ascension, like, which is like holding, it's holding a neutral frequency, right? It's sitting in the space of neutral. But you do that by bringing in the vibration of love and gratitude. And how do you do that over the top of something like a Seven of Swords energy? It's really, really tough. And it causes friction. It's not a surprise that the universe then says, Divine Feminine, I need you to charge in over the top. I need you to sit in a Queen of Wands energy. And the Queen of Wands would outplay a Seven of Swords, because she goes after what she wants as she takes it, and not necessarily allowing the friction of this betrayal to slow her down. And in this same scenario, she's really, really trusting that the high priestess is going to take her on the journey that she needs to walk on. She's going to get all the signs, she's going to get all the symbols, she's going to know where it is she's got to go and what she's going to do. Next level from the divine masculine, see this, he moves into a higher level of understanding. Like the Six of Wands is all about victory, the Hierophant is coming into a level of wisdom and understanding, and the Queen of Cups is quite literally the most love that anybody can feel for anybody. There is nothing toxic about this scenario. The Queen of Wands is pure. The Hierophant is about a higher level of commitment, a higher level of understanding, a higher level of wisdom, and he comes into victory under these energies. You stack this up with that, and that's a read, twin flames. Does the universe want to bring these connections online? Oh, I can't even make that up. Like, you stack those together, and I go, yeah, the universe wants to bring these unions online, but do we have a bit of work to do? Let's have a look. What's playing out right now? Not the pushes from the universe, but what's playing out right now. So whatever's playing out for the divine masculine, last read we looked at, we saw the devil energy come through. And now we've got the death card. So here it's pushed divine feminine into another healing process, and here the divine masculine is ready to put an end. It's a change from the old to the new. And remember, we've had this energy go like this. It's been pushing in and pulling back, like the waves crashing on the shore. So they make a bit of progress, and then they pull their progress back. And this does not have to be in the 3D. If you're not in contact with your twin, assume it in the 5D, that they're making progress in their ascension, but then they're stepping back. So whatever it is that had them bound to that devil energy in the last read, here comes the death card. That is quite literally one way yesterday, a new way today, and this is the push from the universe to make significant and dramatic change. Now, what happens here in how they're showing up? Their energy is stagnated, or it's pulled back, or it is stalled. Like, they're just taking a moment to stop and reflect. And what you'll notice, and I only just saw it, is I've actually placed that card upside down. So the bonus of this pause that's taking place right now is this hangman's actually up on his feet. So all it takes now is for him to bend down and untie the rope, and he is free to walk forward, move forward, and take action on this significant change that's being asked of him by the universe. Now, we don't know what this devil energy was. It's going to play out differently for masculines across the board. But here they're on there, even though they're stopped and taken a pause, they're being asked to make a change. They're on their feet. Now, what comes into the soul space, they're going to do the work. This is about getting to the business of mastery. Here they are at the Eight of Pentacles, and they've chosen what it is they want to focus on, and they're getting to work. They're doing what needs to be done in the soul space to make it happen. What are you doing, divine feminine? You're taking your time to process what it is that you need to do, what you're learning from the high priestess, what you're learning about your ships coming in, and the meditations that you're doing. You're learning and growing. They're taking action action on mastery. What's their challenge? Here's this, look, again, the crap from the past. He's feeling very, very defensive again. And we've seen him take this pause or take this step back from the connection. Even though he's on his feet, he's feeling very defensive. I'm not surprised to see it there. Particularly divine feminine. If you are in a pool of swelling up old energies and old emotions, he's probably feeling the pull on that energy and wanting to be a little defensive, which is why he's taking a pause, I would suggest. Look at this though. Wow. Wow. You're in the tower energy, so you've got breakdown to breakthrough, but do you think this is not affecting your divine masculine? I say, no. Look at this. Can't sleep, can't lie down. I'm just worried. Quite literally feeling the swords through the chest, through the throat, through the crown. So there's definitely a process playing out, and I do see this. I don't always call it out as swords of ascension, but this time it feels like it might be at least a waking up, a clue to waking up, because what we've got here again is the offer comes forward. The likely outcome is a stepping forward of the masculine, even if the offer is a little underdone, a little underbaked. It's genuine. The Page of Cups is a genuine character, and that fish in a cup might just be the best fish you ever met. But at this point, it's a meal where you're not sure you want to eat it. It still needs more work. But is that work occurring? I'm going to say, yeah, it is. Look at him go in that soul. I love seeing that Eight of Pentacles in the soul space. And it's, like particularly for a twin flame journey, because that's what you want to see. You want to see work being done towards the process of ascension. And there is our divine masculine hard at work in his soul space. He knows what he wants to do, knows what he's got to do, and he's actually doing what it takes to bring everything forward and bring it online. So that's I don't mind seeing Pentacles in the soul space for that particular week. Righto. What have we got in our, let's have a look, Divine Love Oracle for our feminine first. What have we got? We've got, expanded consciousness, not surprised at that one. For the masculine, we've got the soul surfer. And for the connection, we've got always connected. Righto. These ones aren't surprises, are they? Look at this. We've got expanded consciousness. And what we're really pushing here is this ideal of the Four of Swords. And I'm gonna reflect again. I've literally just posted a meditation. If you haven't seen it, it's up online now. That is literally designed to do this stuff. It's designed to stretch your spiritual muscles. It's designed to push you into new ideals and new concepts, and to open you to messages from the divine, from anyone who's sitting as a guide and angel on the other side, from your higher consciousness, and from your twin. So however you choose to explore those energies, it's designed to stretch your spiritual muscles. So that's up there. But also these ideas that I'm putting in the key concepts, get into them. Check them out. The more you can expand this idea, it's quite literally what I was exploring in that third video is going, the idea of focus on an expanded consciousness is what brings you into harmonious union. So, look, I feel really like vindicated and like edified that I'm pushing this information out to the collective right now, because Divine Feminine, it's saying that this is the key to moving you forward. Now, Soul Surfer is all about the ideal, and I kind of, I'm not surprised here. It's like you're getting out on the wave, right? You catch the wave and you go, all right, I'm surfing away, I'm feeling good. Where is it? I'm coming into higher consciousness, I'm moving forward, I'm surfing waves at Waimea Bay, and I'm going great guns. This journey is starting to mean something. I don't even really know what, but I'm surfing and I'm moving forward and things are going great. And then you crash, right? You fall off the wave. And once you fall off the wave, it'll wash you up onto the shore. It washes you up onto the shore where you go, damn it, that was hardcore. Waimea Bay hurts, and it'll just take a little moment, take a little pause, take a little reflection. But before you know it, what happens is, where did it go? This. They get back to work and they go, the divine's got a new surfboard for me. Actually, it was a bit of a thrill riding those waves at Waimea Bay, I think I might go for another surf. So they get back on board and have another go. And what they realize, what you both realize through this process, they're both an expanded consciousness process. What you realize is that you're always connected. You're never disconnected. But you feel the separateness because your consciousness is poured, or your soul blueprint is poured into two different vessels. That's it, right? But once you can understand the aspects of that connectedness and you can align with the process of a soul ascension journey as a twin flame, you know that you are always connected, even when you are in the thick of a process, thus, right? When you're in the thick of a death process, when you're in the thick of a tower process, and all that you're being asked to do is to follow the messages, right? You will always be connected. Righto, I'm going to wrap that reading up there. Again, like I said, there's those other videos are feeling really relevant to me today. So if you haven't checked them out, they're over there to have a look at. And we will be back to keep our finger on the pulse on how these energies are unpacking. It's feeling like it's getting more and more intense as we go, even if this week is a very practical one, and it's about really working energy is what I want to say. It's working the energies and understanding the processes in a very practical way. But if we can wrap our heads around that, we'll be ready for when the energy shifts again at the end of next week, I believe, or another week away. Yep, energies will shift again, and then we'll be looking at a whole new version, I would believe. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up there, and in faith, hope, and love, it's bye from me for now.